Welcome back to Powered by Authenticity and our Western New York Changemaker series, where we proudly highlight the incredible people and organizations shaping the soul of Western New York. Today's episode features a foundation that embodies the very best of our region, showing up with heart, hope, and unwavering support for cancer patients and their families. In the toughest times, they bring the kind of care that reminds us why Western New York is truly the city of good neighbors. And it is my pleasure to welcome to the podcast and in person the Circle the Wagons team, James Currey and Chris Buerk. Welcome.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
How are you guys tonight?
I mean, on a beautiful night like tonight, we're fantastic.
Isn't it? This is like the perfect setting.
It is.
I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's amazing.
Love's going.
Yeah. Well, sun's out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. I haven't had rain in weeks, so that's even better.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, they're going to show up and it's going to downpour on all of us or something like that. But
Well,
I'm glad
my
it didn't.
daughter's birthday is coming up on the 27th, and we're having a party on the 6th. My wife is like watching the weather come,
Yeah.
and it's like now it's supposed to rain on the 16th, so she's freaking out. So,
oh,
yeah, that's like the next
no.
time it's going to rain is, of course, my daughter's birthday party.
Of course. That's the way it's always going to happen. Well, I would love for you guys to share a little bit about yourselves.
Yeah. So, I live in Orchard Park. Recently hit 20 years with the military and retired. So growing the
Amazing.
beard and the hair out.
First time for everything.
Yep. But now I live at home with my wife, and I've got two kids. I've got a 8.5-year-old daughter, Sophia, and a 2.5-year-old little terror at home, Logan.
Aw.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those two are kind of occupy
All encompassing.
everything we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's been fun.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so Chris, I was born and raised in Buffalo, moved out of the area for a couple of years, 12 years, moved back in 2015 to the chagrin of my now wife. My girlfriend dragged me back here, which was fantastic, and live in Grand Island. Have three amazing children, 9, 5, and about to be 2.
Oh, my
Since
gosh.
the party comes up. And yeah, work in technology in Buffalo for Ingram Micro. I've been there for just over 9 years, and yeah, looking forward to talking to you today.
All right. Busy guys.
Yeah.
Busy family.
That time in our lives, right? So there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What better time to start a nonprofit? And share
I mean, why not just throw it all in
Yeah.
there at one time? Get it over with now. When you retire, you can be nice and like mellow because you'll have done it all.
Exactly.
Well, we like to do a little bit of an icebreaker, and we're keeping a little bit of a Western New York theme, and a lot of it has to do with food. So, any favorite fish fry places?
I mean, for me, I grew up in the city of Buffalo, so I go to 2 places.
Okay.
Coulter Bay in Delaware.
Okay.
Delaware and Allen. Great fish fry. My dad's favorite. That's right there. But the second one is The Place on Lexington. If you know, you know. Great fish fry. Anyone in Buffalo.
I've never heard of the Ken. Have
There
you
it
heard of
is.
that? Nope. All right.
I haven't heard of them either.
Well, you live in Orchard
Well, wait
Park,
till
and
you
you
hear
don't.
my selections.
Yeah.
All right. What about yourself?
So I don't really do fish fries.
Okay,
So
fair.
if I had to do like top 2,
Okay.
it's really more like 1A, 1B
Okay.
between Arby's fish sandwich and McDonald's fillet of fish.
I mean, the fillet of fish.
Give me back that fillet of fish. Give me that fish.
All right.
No love for Burger King's like BK Big Fish?
Nah.
It's the lettuce that they put on there. They don't put enough tartar sauce. The lettuce just ruins it.
Yeah. Oh, I like extra tartar sauce too.
I do like the tartar sauce,
Yeah.
but the lettuce on a fish sandwich just ruins it for me.
Producer Ken, I know you have to yell, but what do you got?
Our local pizza places do fish fry great. Picarella's.
Yeah, Ficarella's Pizza is great. Yep. Terry Hills, actually, where we're recording from tonight, does a fantastic fish fry here as well. And then probably Alex's or our brewery in town. Yeah, Eli Fish. So lots of great we are such great foodies in Buffalo. There's so many great places. But
Yeah, you move back here, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be great. I know you guys ask the wing question a lot.
yeah,
I've
what's
heard
the wing?
that.
Okay, what's the wing?
I mean, there's so many different ones, but I mean, there's 2 kinds. You have the flavored kind,
Yep.
and you have like the good hard Buffalo traditional. The good hard Buffalo traditional Gabriel's Gate all day.
Got kicked out of there once.
Ken, I got a lot of time.
Yeah.
I mean, I got all night.
Let's
The sun's not going to
pivot.
set for a bit. But, I mean, bar bills. Everybody loves the Cajun honey butter barbecue, but you got to make it medium Cajun honey butter barbecue. You get that extra kick. It's a little curveball that makes it that much better.
All right.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Bar bill, I frequent probably the most. But I think, again, 1A, 1B is 9/11 Tavern in South Buffalo.
I thought you were going to go to like Popeyes or something like that.
No. 9/11 Tavern, their sauce is so
Yeah?
good. And it's a family recipe.
All right.
I have had their sauce jarred up and sent over to the Middle East on
No
all
kidding.
my deployments because it's good on everything, not just wings. But yeah,
Did they
they're
steal that
probably
slogan
my
from Frank's hot sauce?
maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I love the sauce there, but I think Bar Bill
All right.
overall, their wings are just.
They're great.
Should have brought some.
Yeah.
I got caught at work. We were going to bring some. I got caught at work, and I couldn't get there on time. So that's a shot at me. So I
God.
it was 100%.
All right. Well, we have some new places to go to and to connect with and try some food. Thanks for doing that. We love to get to know people. Food is a great connector for all of us. But how about tell us about your foundation? So Circle the Wagons. Tell us a little bit about its mission, how you came up with it. Just give us a background.
Yeah, sure. So I'll start with the background, then you can take over the mission. How about that? So James and I have known each other for over 9 years. Worked together for a long time. As many people in Buffalo go, I think we like to spend our Sundays together in a parking lot in Orchard Park. Many great conversations, I think, have started there.
Yeah.
And for us, we both have been affected, like so many other people, about cancer in this area. I lost my father to cancer, my father-in-law with cancer, and James was affected as well with his family, with his mom. I think one of the things that we talked about, even in last year, was when we really came up with the idea. We were sitting around talking and just the struggles that we went through, saying, hey, this is what I couldn't connect with, or here's where I struggled to really find a path forward.
Yeah.
And that really opened up us to saying, well, how do we change what happened to us for somebody else? And so, yeah, that's kind of where we came. And
I guess my inspiration, as Chris said, my mom. So go back to 2016. I remember something was going on. My mom was going in for some tests. She ended up getting diagnosed with stage 3 pancreatic cancer, given 3 to 6 months. So it was very difficult for the family. She ended up making it almost 4 years.
Wow, that's incredible.
Unfortunately, passed on my most recent tour to the Middle East. So I wasn't able to come home for all of that. But just watching her over those 4 years, watching her become a grandmother, and watching how hard she fought, really ties back into, always say she circled the wagon so many times, despite the fact that she was given 3 to 6 months initially. And so it was very difficult not being there, but very inspiring watching just her perseverance, and especially with a type of cancer that they still haven't found a cure yet. And I think, we've been running a golf tournament. Circle the Wagons was the name, which I know when we had kind of talked about it, we knew, there was a few big fundraising events. In golf kind of pick up. We had some of the foundations there. So that's kind of the first fundraising event that we're doing as a nonprofit now. And, kind of see where it goes from there. But really excited with how things have started off, and just the support that we've seen from the community has been great.
Yeah.
It's touching for sure. I think to piggyback off James, I don't think we ever initially intended on going this direction. It's just kind of the path that I think, we got called to is kind of like a cliche or however you want to say it. But I think it's right time, right place, and this is where we want to go and we want to help people. James did a lot of work. I got to give him credit, getting us fully organized 501c3 paperwork done last year. So and it's kind of dovetailed into where we are now. I think we got a little late start for this calendar year. I don't know what we thought we were going to do this year, but I think we've already made some impactful moments that, not only have affected, I would say, both of us, but, even like my daughter now has been affected by some of the things that we did. So that's really touching to see. So
I mean, if you can impact one person's life, you've made a difference. Like, it's just start small and it just will have that ripple effect. So, So this is the third, how many years have you been doing the golf tournament?
This is the third year.
Okay.
This is the first year where we're doing it for a charity. Right?
Okay.
So full-fledged, this is by far the biggest one.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, what we're trying to do is just this is our biggest fundraiser. This is where we can set ourselves up for 2020, end of 25 and into 26, and where we want to go to really make a positive impact in Western New York going forward.
Oh, that's amazing. So September 6th, and that's
6th,
here at
right
Terry
here at
Hills,
Terry Hills.
which is beautiful.
It's going to be a great weekend. I just want to preface that because
It's a holiday weekend.
It's not.
It's the
That's-
Buffalo Bills,
Bills,
home
yeah.
opener.
Can we
Favorite holiday
piggyback on this?
of the
Let's
year.
talk about the weekend.
Yeah.
There's a lot of family, a lot of friends are flying in for this.
Amazing.
I got to give it credit. I even got a Dolphins fan to
What?
come in for it, which is really big. But here's where we're going to go. Friday,
Okay.
September 5th, best day of the year. You know why? This guy's birthday. Big birthday. So we started. Yep. Birthday. Tailed into.
How
The-
old?
We're not going there.
All right.
Listen, I look like I'm 35 years old. My wife tells me that all the time. 45. So then we roll into the tournament, which is going to be a great day. It's gonna be super special. There's a lot of and I'm sure we'll unpack that later. But then you got the Bills game kicking off Sunday night. Yeah. So and it's going to be a really, really fun weekend, and excited about it.
And we've taken Monday off of work to prepare
No,
ourselves.
I just found out today I have to go on a business trip on Monday.
No.
So I'll be on the West Coast somewhere.
Well,
in the
That's a long flight. You can sleep the whole time.
Good luck to you on that one.
Well, and there is so much to be said. So golfing brings people together. People love it. It's a beautiful course, and it's a great way to kind of ramp up for the Bills home opener. So how do you take that then and work with cancer patients locally? So how do you translate that into actual impact on the day-to-day basis?
Yeah, I think we can both take a little aspect of this question because I think specifically for the golf tournament and us being a brand new nonprofit, it's all about networking. The amount of sponsors we have has been overwhelming. It's exceeded expectations for our first year. So specifically with the golf tournament, raising money. Because we have, in the last 5-6 months, we have kind of looked in, I don't want to say completely pivoted, but we have adjusted kind of what we're doing and how we see ourselves, short-term, long-term.
Yeah.
And that's where I'll pass it off to you because I think doing Everett's benefit and getting involved with that, I think that is something that we saw that there is a need to help. Circle the Wagons really we want to work with other organizations, families, benefits, other fundraisers, and kind of build that network out so that anybody within the Western New York community and hopefully, on a bigger scale someday, people are coming to us because they have questions and they know we have, a network of support specific to cancer diagnosis, treatments, tips, tricks, everything, But I'll hand it over to you because I think getting involved with Everett's fundraiser was really big.
Yeah, for me it was. I mean, this is kind of what I talked about with my daughter too, but we're such a connected world when you look at social media and where people go. And town I live in is a very close-knit town. If you don't know Grand Island, New York, it's very small. 20,000 people, 23,000 people. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody's the islander, right? They stay on the island. I am not from Grand Island originally, but that's another story for another day. It's very well known that I'm not. But what I will say is it is it's a super close-knit family, right, and community, just like all of Western New York. Scrolling on Facebook, my wife she comes into my office, she's like, hey, did you see that there's this young kid in Grand Island who is going through a tough time right now and just was diagnosed with cancer? I reached out to his mom. It was a young kid. His name is Everett. Super really cute kid, right? He's 4 years old. My son is 5. So immediately it connected with both of us on a number of levels. He went in, he was having stomach pains, and they said, oh, no, he's fine, and he'll be okay. He's just a little backed up. And what ended up happening is his mom didn't believe him. He was still having pain. They took him to a baby bungalow where they can do this sonogram.
Yep.
And they saw a mass. They took him into Roswell right away, and he had an extremely rare form of stomach cancer.
Oh, gosh.
His birthday was coming up. Obviously, it has completely rocked his family. It's a very young family, beyond engaged in the community. And they were just like, hey, we want to have a big birthday party for him, but we need to raise money. Parents, couldn't even have their wedding. Like, they paused their whole life for what's going on in this kid. It's super touching, and what they're going through is tough. I remember when I went through with my dad, I can't imagine looking at my son and seeing what's happening there. So anyways, long story short, we got in touch with the family, and this was the first real engagement that we had with anyone that was going through this and where we wanted to help. So we were able to help out with their birthday party. Grand Island Fire Department held the birthday party at their fire hall because he loves fire trucks, and somebody brought him in a Corvette with the top down, which was super cool. I mean, it was his day for sure.
Yeah.
And then we were able to support it with a nice gift that they were able to raffle off. I feel like we made a difference. And
For sure.
I've talked to his grandmother. I know James has. We've talked to the family. They obviously are very appreciative, and they're doing their own things. And it's unfortunate they're having a golf tournament on the same day, and I feel terrible. So we'll make an impact there in another way. But my daughter came up to me the other day, and as I'm sitting there plugging away on the computer, she's like, oh, is that for Everett? And I was so taken back because she had seen what I did. And she came up to me, and she went with her friends, and they made bracelets at camp. And she's like, can you give these to Everett so that he knows we're thinking of him? And my daughter, I mean, if you know her, she's full of vinegar for sure. Yeah, she's great. And she's 9. She's had a tough life herself, but the reality is it's the first time I've ever seen her like just take note of what as a father I did, but for someone else. And that was a very special moment that I'll never forget, and that made every single thing and why I want to go forward so much.
Yeah. And I think the other thing I heard is that what you're bringing in through the sponsorships and the foundational work is that you're putting it right back to our local community. 100%. So it's staying local. Which, there's larger support foundations that give back to so many different areas, which is great, and there's a place for that. But I love the fact that everything is staying here, and we're helping the Everetts of Buffalo.
And I think not only, I'll say there have been a lot of national companies and organizations that have reached out to us, and they're there are professional sports teams in other markets that are like, hey, what can we do to help you out?
Yeah.
So that to me, I was like, wow, like I have that reach to Pittsburgh or New York City.
Yep.
So that was really cool. And even Mars, candy bars. Snickers bars is like, hey, I don't have any money this year, but let me give you a bunch of these Josh Allen ice cream bars that you can. Yeah, so little things like that.
That's huge. Especially for, things like birthday parties.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. We're now that is less money that mom and dad have to go to find ice cream for that party. Like all of that just is so impactful. I love that.
That's kind of, because we know we want to do this annual golf tournament, charity golf tournament every year.
Yep.
day before the first Bills home game. We have plans to do, we want to do like a black tie gala event in like the springtime.
Yep.
And I think now kind of evolved a little bit to where we're going to shoot for probably springtime of 2027.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we have the process fully identified. But we would like to use that event to present 2 high school kids that were impacted by a cancer diagnosis, whether individually or immediate family member.
Yeah.
And give 2 scholarships and award that every single year. And in between those 2, I think where we can really make a positive difference is helping with, the fundraiser that Everett, that they had for Everett, and helping drive awareness to not necessarily organizations, but family, individuals that were impacted that are trying to do their own thing, and us being a platform to help with that awareness and get the community to rally around these families.
Yeah, and it's so needed. I mean, there's so many people who are struggling with a cancer diagnosis and who on a daily basis don't know where to turn. If they at least have a face and a name to start with, at least it's a connection point for them. So, oh my gosh, that's amazing. My problem is I would want to help every single person who just came and looked at me and said, I need help. I'm finding that tough right now. I was like, there's so many great places to spend calories.
There are. So I think that's a really good call, right? So there's so many great, I would say, organizations that support this community that we're going for.
Yeah.
I also think the community itself does a lot to rally around if we can help facilitate and be that conduit even between point A, point C. So, I think there's a place for everybody. And listen, Roswell does amazing work in this area.
Yep.
And you're not going to touch that.
Right.
But what about the people that can't get in the support from Roswell? How can you help them? So.
Yeah. There's a connection point that you can help them make for sure. So, to that, how do you help to foster those local partnerships to help grow the foundation? So getting to the Roswells, getting to, I would imagine, other businesses. I looked at the sponsorships. You guys have some great sponsors like 26 Shirts and different people like that. So how has that been, and how do you hope to grow that to help grow the foundation?
Yeah, I mean, so I think the community itself has found us, which is great. I don't know how, but they have. I will say it started with a lot of our friends, and it's kind of been like a grassroots thing. Out to family connections. My godfather and uncle worked at Roswell. I know James has got a connection to Roswell, so that's been a great in there. I would say with some of like our larger sponsors, you send out an email, you send out something that connects with somebody, and it goes a long way.
Sharing the story.
Yeah.
Sharing the story, what we're trying to do, I think, and then how it has impacted us personally, and knowing that everybody has, it's more rare these days to find somebody that doesn't have a personal connection with cancer. But being able to share our story and what we're trying to do, I think, has helped. And just having those conversations with other organizations, local businesses in the Western New York area, because I think it resonates with all of them. And, this community is very special because we're very charitable and want to help each other out. So just sharing the story has done numbers for the awareness that we're trying to drive, and really eventually have Circle the Wagons Foundation be a household name in the Western New York community.
You did do a lot of like knocking on doors and going through, and
it was a grind.
It was a grind.
You have to do it. You have to hustle, right?
James' local convenience store. You walked right in. It was the first one that we got. Listen, I couldn't believe. I was shocked.
I think that's great.
He was our first sponsor.
Well, it's
He was great.
He was great. And listen, they have the best breakfast sandwiches. You got to go in before every football game. So there's another one for your list, Ken. Beers in Orchard Park. But I will tell you, it's funny because you're talking about this video. You send out a note. You send out an email, because I do a lot of email. I don't have time to knock the doors.
Yep.
I sent out one email, and I got a response from an organization that just came in and literally in 10 minutes I had a Venmo for a title sponsorship. Hey, I lost my sister in the last 8 months.
Yep.
I want all in. What do you need? What more can I do beyond this? And so it was, the community's been great.
That's great. I found you guys from LinkedIn. Like I've never heard of Circle the Wagons, and then LinkedIn you guys had posted, and I was like, whoa. And then when we connected, I was like, I lost my dad to a brutal, just challenge with like down to the point where he was like 80 pounds soaking wet on the day that he died. And it's just like to hear that there's I love grassroots, right? Like that's how you know people are doing it with their hearts and for the right reason. So I think that's how I found you.
Well, we have to do more of that then, because we got to find more.
Absolutely.
So if there's more of yous, Emily, sharing is caring. People, if you hear us, we're here.
I share as much as I can.
I
am going to share as it, because like I said, it connects and resonates. So, and I guess the one thing that I would also imagine, this is like growing a business, right? Like you're trying to get out there and really grow it. So I always say that I need help in certain areas of my business from a coach and mentor just to help. Have you guys had like other organizations that have helped to coach you along? I would imagine just the 501(c) process was excruciating. But have you had others that coach you on the process?
I'll go first because what I'll say is that because Chris and I have worked together
in corporate America, I'll say.
In corporate America for so long that we've been over the years talked about different business ideas and things like that, and of all the conversations and hypothetical businesses we've had discussions about, this is the one that we really took a step forward with. And I think because we've worked with each other for so many years, we're very great with the yin and yang, and being able to come up with different ideas and kind of help each other out. So I mean, we have added some board members that have helped with some of our, specifically with just some of the legal and everything else.
Yeah.
Gannon has helped us. He works at a large law firm nationally, and he's helped us because that's something that we just aren't subject matter experts in.
Yeah.
So being able to pull in from our networks to help us out for the areas is something that we've done. But I think just knowing how Chris and how his brain works, and I'm sure the same about him, we complement each other in terms of all the different things that go into starting up a business and a nonprofit.
Yeah.
And I think it's also the community, right? I mean, this Western New York community, I mean, if you look at it and some of the relationships that we form. So I work at Ingram Micro, shameless plug. But I will say there are so many incredible people. And I remember I was at work and I was wearing one of our shirts one day. And I'm talking to a woman who supports me. She's like a financial analyst and looks at my numbers and scrutinizes me left and right. So, Kaylee, that's for you. And I'm sorry I was late on quotas this month. She'll laugh at that. But anyways, the reality is she had cancer as a kid. And this is something that I didn't know about her. And I know you know her well.
Yeah, I do.
And she started her own nonprofit many, many years ago. And she always checks in, always gives me advice. Hey, this is something that worked for me. Oh, did you know you could do this? Little things like that.
Yeah.
And well, it's not like you should be doing it this way. It's like, hey, I've learned from this.
Yeah.
You should learn from it too. And same thing with like Del Reed over 26 years, right? Del, we don't talk to him a lot, but you have a conversation like yesterday we talked to Del. Hey, I never wanted this.
Yeah.
Right? I never wanted to have a company that was a shirt company that would give back. I stumbled into Bill's Mafia, and here I am. Mm-hmm. So he's like, make it the best possible thing that you can do and give as much back as you can and live it while you can. So all those advice has been great.
Yeah.
See, another one too, My aunt and uncle.
Oh, awesome.
So Kath and Drew, my aunt and uncle. Kath was a younger sister to my mom. My uncle Drew has owned his own business for many, many years. They helped us first, kind of when we first started, and with a donation, but also just constantly on the phone talking to Drew and Kath, bouncing ideas and getting their support. So just having, some of those outlets to bounce ideas off of has been extremely helpful to make sure that, we are focused on going in the right direction and taking the appropriate steps to, again, make Circle the Wagons Foundation a household name.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's great. Yeah, and I met Kaylee through the WIT Network in Buffalo, and yeah, she's very smart.
Don't tell her that.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I need her to know that she's A-okay in the job that she has now. She's not going to go somewhere else. She really does a lot of good things to help me out at work, and I can't have her get promoted or anything.
That is so funny. All right, so we talked a little bit about networking, but it plays just such an important part, I think, in corporate lives, personal lives, everything else. So as you're starting out, did you go to any networking events, or is it really just that one-on-one connection that you've been driving through?
It literally is a one-on-one connection, right? As a father of 3, as a father of 2, with careers, getting to networking events is probably a little bit more challenging. But I will say, in the corporate world, as you find us on LinkedIn, right? I think we've done a good job of pushing our I would say, our personal brands with this brand. So, but yeah, that's
big. We did, really just taking advantage of opportunities as they present itself. I think it was a week or 2 ago. One of my buddies gave me a call. He was at an Orchard Park community event. They were playing cornhole. Said stop by. So I stopped by, met several people from Orchard Park Chamber of Commerce, talked to them about what we started recently. We registered with Orchard Park Chamber of Commerce earlier this week.
Awesome.
And they're going to help with driving some awareness, but also they sent us a schedule of networking events that they have. I think they have 2 throughout the month, a breakfast one day and a lunch the other day, which is really built to help kind of expand your network. So excited to see, the possibilities that come out of that connection right there, and how we can continue to grow our network within Circle the Wagons Foundation.
And so that one of the things I did was joined the Chamber of Commerce here in Genesee County, and I didn't realize it at the time, but when I put out a press release through the chamber, it goes to 10 different chambers. Oh, wow. I had no idea that was a thing. So when I just push one thing, it goes all across Western New York. So it's really an interesting thing to leverage.
I didn't know that. See?
Yeah, I didn't.
Something new every day.
That's great.
That is great.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal that. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, please. Yeah. I had no idea. And I did a press release about this Western New York series and highlighting people in Western New York. And it just pushed out to everywhere. I had no idea that happened. But I was like,
I'll tell you what, I love it. I've listened to a couple of your shows, but some of the people and what they're doing here, I moved away from Buffalo, and I was like, I'm never going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Here you said.
Well, here I said. I'm like, but it is the best community. I don't care what anybody says. People joke about it, but it's such an amazing community, and what the people do here for each other, it really is. It really is the family. So it's nice to see.
It really is. Yeah. Oh, it's been amazing. Well, how can we help spread the word? I mean, share all of the things on social platforms, but what else can we do, not just locally, but globally? What can we do to help spread your message?
I'll let you start.
Yeah, share them.
I'll let you start because I could be long-winded about that.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
What I will say is, just anybody that can if you see us there, come to our website, circlethewagonsfoundation.org. let us know. Even just fill out a form. We'll send you hey, here's what we're doing in the community. Just remember us. Think of us. Like, share, tweet, follow, whatever.
Yep.
All that stuff. So I'd appreciate that, and we'll get some good stuff.
Yeah.
Bookmark our website, because we've been doing some fantastic updates, and we're not done. So obviously we're very focused on trying to put together a very successful charity golf tournament. I think shortly after the tournament concludes, it's kind of, we'll get together, have a board meeting, and really focus in on, okay, what are the next steps? And I think, getting the website, adding some more pages to it for the community and outreach type of thing. But really, check the website out every once in a while, keep tabs on our Facebook and LinkedIn pages, and we may not do fundraisers on the scale of the charity golf tournament, but I think we've already got some ideas on some little fundraiser opportunities, and those help not only the community but also build our network as well.
Come find it. And honestly, if you know somebody or you're affected by it and somebody in this community, let us know how we can help. We'll if we can't do it, we'll find somebody that can.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's where we want to be.
Oh, that's amazing. The Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester might be a good connection for you guys too. They're just they are across the U.S. the different breast cancer coalitions, but the one back in Rochester, they love to partner with other organizations like yourself. So, I'm sure there's ways to get involved in each of the communities that will help to support. So amazing.
Reach out to them.
Yeah, you guys are great. You're going to be great. I love the idea of even smaller fundraisers, because you get to see people and you get to talk.
You do. You know what? I think it becomes I feel so much more connected now, and we can go forward. So it's great.
Yeah, that's great. Well, for the golf tournament, I will be here for dinner and wine, but I'm giving you producer Ken and my brother for the golf outing itself.
Yes, they might get paired up with some real heavyweights, but that's okay, Ken. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize how tall Ken was, and I'm like, I bet you got a lot of power in that backswing, so you'll do all right, Ken.
I've got a great slice to the right, though.
If you play it right, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. There's some key fun things on some holes. Maybe if you land the ball in a certain spot, you get some prizes. But,
all right.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know
this
there were
is
prizes.
Not a competitive tournament
It's gonna be
at
fun
all.
for everybody.
We really, even in the previous 2 years before it was tied to the charity golf tournament, we just want to bring out as many people, have a good day. Like I said earlier, it's a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills home opener holiday, so come one, come all. Yeah. We have contests or activities on almost every single hole, so it's fun. It's not, it's not about.
It's not the Masters. It's not the
Masters.
The top few teams will get some recognition for it. Mm-hmm. But really the goal is for everybody to come out, have fun, and enjoy each other's company.
Yeah. And the fun, I saw it's associated with somebody who used to work with Roosevelt.
Yeah, so Jamie, it's actually, so my best friend, his name is Bruce Stenzel. He owns, he's the police officer, but he also owns a company called Game Day Men's Health. Okay. His dad works with Local 91 out of Niagara Falls. He lost his sister to cancer a couple months ago, within the last year. So it's very personal to them. So there's a pink ball contest in her name.
Okay.
So anyone that plays the pink ball and to keep it through the game, they can obviously win a pot of the prize at the end. But whatever money we raise from that goes to Roswell in her
awesome.
name. So, obviously I knew Jamie for a long time. It's a very good friend, sister, and so it's been really impactful for their family, but also for her family and friends and their coworkers. So it's been great. Yeah. Little things like that, giving back, I think has been touching.
I love that because that right there, I think, is a true testament of what we're trying to do.
100%.
With Everett and what we're doing with Jamie on that day, highlighting, her story, and then the money that's raised specifically through the pink ball contests is continuing on her legacy, being able to make a donation.
Yeah,
as well.
and I'll say not just Jamie, but there's so many people that have been affected.
Yeah.
What we've been lucky enough to do is if somebody wants to recognize a family member, a friend, we're putting their names on holes for them in memory,
Yes.
and so they're able to have that connection to whatever level they want. So that's been, I feel, a nice addition. So there's a lot of people, like a lot of our volunteers.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't play golf.
Yeah.
Right? But they want to come, they want to get involved, they want to help. And as part of that, hey, I want to put my name on a hole to remember my mom or somebody that's gone through this. And it's nice to see, everyone says, Chris Berman came out with hey, let's circle the wagons for the Buffalo Bills. But it's really like, how do we all come together, circle this one person to make sure that they're in the fight of their life and we're giving them some support. So it really goes together pretty well. So
That's amazing. And I love that. You're keeping the person's name with the family, with yourselves, within the community, remembering them and, making a difference because of that person and keeping them with us. So that's amazing. All right. So I want to know, what's one thing that you'd like our global audience to know about Circle the Wagon Foundation?
We're coming to a location near you.
I was gonna say hide your tables, but in all honesty, listen, we're trying to make a difference. I know so many people do. We're lucky enough to have this platform with you, so thank you very much for that. The reality is, we're part of the team that is way beyond just this community, and it's a worldwide thing that we're trying to help. And yeah, so we're on your team, and anything you can do, if you think of us, hear of us, just let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
There's lots of Bills backers and, born and raised Western New Yorkers that are in different areas. And I think, they can kind of, when we get to that point of trying to drive awareness outside of just the Western New York area, they're going to be, they're going to be key to growing outside of just this community.
Yeah, talk about a network to leverage.
Yes.
I mean, I don't care. You can say the Cowboys are America's team. Listen, the Bills are everybody's team. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the Bills. It doesn't matter. You go to Europe, they're playing in London.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere you go. I mean, listen, I ran into Jim Kelly at Buckingham Palace in London. So
Oh, my God, that's
I actually
hysterical.
bumped into him in person because I'm like, oh, my God, Jim Kelly. My wife still make. Yeah, I told you that story. I know. I was shocked. I didn't know it was him, and my wife still to this day. I mean, it was like literally 10 years ago. She still makes fun of me. So.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. No,
That one down.
Yeah.
I mean, but it is true because first of all, there's a tie to the Western New York community, and everybody just wants to do such great stuff here. How about one thing our audience should know about each of you?
I mean, I could say something about James.
Oh,
you could say something about me.
Sure. Yeah, we could do it that way.
Is that where we're
I
going?
mean, professional James. This is a
okay.
family
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, I do have to mark no explicit content when I
Yes.
publish the
No,
episode.
Emily, what do you think of us? No, absolutely not. I would say the thing that is, so James being in the military is a very regimented and
Wasn't the military.
okay. So regimented individual who one would believe is tough, but on the inside he is one of the most caring and outgoing people that I know. He doesn't get credit for it enough. People don't get to see it, but when you get to see it, it's really a special thing, and it's led to this because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him in full honesty. So
It's amazing.
That was really nice. Thank you.
don't ever. I know this is recorded, but I'm gonna have Ken cut it out. So.
No, and I mean, so most of my time working with Chris was working for him. And I think, 20 years in the military, I've seen all different types of leadership styles, some good, some bad. I will say that Chris's leadership style is one that I gravitated towards. And I think that's very common. I mean, he's like a celebrity over at Ingram. Everybody
Definitely
loves him. But no, I mean his leadership style is very unique, and just we talk about culture all the time.
Yep.
Culture. When I was at Ingram, Chris helped develop that culture, specifically especially in our departments. And it was a culture that, was very tight-knit, and that starts at the top with him. So I'll give him a lot of credit for that, because if you work in a climate and you have that kind of family-like atmosphere, everybody enjoys coming to work. Everybody works with each other, and I think he provides those possibilities.
And neither of us like to self-reflect, if you couldn't tell that.
I know.
So, that's it.
That was a really good idea you
Yeah.
had. I would not have been able to
Nope,
say
I
anything
would have
about
paused.
myself.
I would have frozen. It would have been a real awkward ending for Emily.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think the culture that you've built from a professional perspective, and the fact that you do have such a close tie together, just is going to help build the amazing foundation that is Circle the Wagons. So you guys should be really proud of yourself. And I'm just curious, did you guys know Kelly Nagel or Susan O'Sullivan?
Oh, yeah, very well. I see Susan walking her dog in Bidwell all the time.
Oh,
So,
that's great.
Yeah.
Actually, Susan was part of the reason we started the Western New York series. Okay. I interviewed her on the show, and somebody said, I didn't know people like that existed in Buffalo. And I'm like, oh, hold my beer.
Good on you. Man, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
I wasn't expecting her to do that. That was good.
Yes. Listen, I had a very fun business meeting yesterday to talk about my consulting company and the podcast and the growth and some fun things. And I showed up in my T-shirt that is a chicken wing jumping through a table, because I said, if you're going to invest in me, you're going to invest in who I am. So
That's perfect. I love it.
yeah, so I appreciate you guys bringing your authentic selves to the conversation. How else can we help? Do you need more sponsors? Is there anything more that the community can do to rally around making you guys successful?
I think, obviously, we're a non-for-profit, so we don't have a lot of money. We're not sitting here selling millions of dollars worth of technology. But, listen, if you can help in any way, financially, personally with your time, or just sharing the word, is all the way for us. So really appreciate that if you could do that. Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks you guys for being on the show tonight.
Emily, thank you so much for having us.
Ken, you're behind the scenes, but we wouldn't be here without you, Ken.
Yeah.
I know. He needs to get in front of the camera more.
Mike, you gotta have your own little segment.
I feel like you look at some of these shows, they go to the producer a lot too, Ken.
I know. I keep
You gotta have,
telling him.
in the corner with Ken.
Oh!
Boom, look at that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
In the corner with Ken.
Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Well,
This is how he starts.
this is how it starts. He's like, do not give my mom any more ideas. I'm already, he works for takeout. I mean, but you guys are truly the epitome of our city of good neighbors and people coming together. And thank you for what you're doing. I know patients and families everywhere will definitely benefit from having you and the foundation. So thanks for doing what you're doing.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks for being here. And somebody's going to get their name on this.
Yes,
It's
there
a
will be,
beautiful trophy.
Very small.
Yeah. Maybe
Team of
next.
4 will have the 2025 plaque added next year, and we'll keep this thing going.
All right. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, like the
Okay.
Stanley Cup. We'll just stack it up.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, producer Ken, thanks for being here tonight. I know there was a little extra noise in the background at times, so I'm sure you got it covered. But I appreciate you being here. And let's give a shout out to Terry Hills.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
letting
much
us
so.
invade
They
their
have been a
space.
great golf course to coordinate with, to set up this tournament.
I mean, I'll tell you, they've been incredible. And I will say, I have never worked with, so generous, so outgoing. But,
Really?
if you ever want to have, a golf tournament, great place to do it. Just don't do it the Saturday before a Bills home opener. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
But,
Reserve
fun.
that. Yeah, they've been. Can't remember what year they opened, but the amount that they also give back into our community, and I know like the Jim Kelly tournaments here, and just the support that they give back is amazing to everybody locally. And I know they're part of our chamber and do things across of networking events as well. So it's pretty cool. They host our chamber luncheon every year. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty fun. So it's gorgeous here and beautiful out tonight. It was pretty hot earlier. So Yeah, but thanks, you guys, for
Yes.
being here. Thanks for talking with us. We appreciate it. Good luck at the tournament. I'll see you for a glass of wine after you guys do the hard work. And I appreciate it. Ken, thank you. Terry Hills, thank you. Our listeners, if it's your first time here, thanks for joining us. If you've been a listener for quite a while, hey, thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell all of everybody about us. Thanks, everyone. Good night.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.